Shit, I forgot where the bombs are. That's okay, I've got 3.5 minutes, I'll be alright. Yeah, this is already supposed to be the end point. Is it back here? Okay, and another one down here. Die, bitches. Okay. Oh, I disarmed this one, but never mind. Okay, shotgun. Okay. Getting more goodies. Getting goodies is essential. Essential to this game. Because if you want to buy, like, good weapons, armor, and all that, they are fucking expensive. And it is much better just to play like hell, fight like hell during missions, and you get the shit automatically. A hammerhead rounds. Ooh. You know what? A lot of these things that diminish rate of fire and diminish damage and stuff, I just convert to Omnigel. So that's pretty much it for this mission. So all I have to do is just walk over there to that big ass beam of green light, and that's it for the mission. But I'm going to keep recording for a while longer because it is connected to what's coming up next.
Normandy, the beacon
This is amazing.
secure. Request
Actual
immediate
working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Dumbass. Oh.
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
That's fucked up. So I mentioned before that I'm only going to do the main missions, and that's true, but I'm also going to do the DLCs. For this one I have Bring Down the Sky, and of course when I get to 2 and 3 I'll do
We identified the ship that touched
all
down on
those.
Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Are there enough boobs on display? Really? But anyway, my version of Mass Effect 3 is the extended cut, which has all of the fixed and better explained endings than the original store-bought game version.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Get away from me, stalker. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like Kaidan. I mean, he's alright in the first one, but for 2 and 3, fuck no. Yeah, I usually sometimes romance him in the first one, but the minute something better comes along, I just drop weights and just fuck Kaidan. Fuck Kaidan. I'm sorry if you like Kaidan, but I don't, because he's an asshole, and he's an abuser. Not physical, but, oh god, I don't want to spoil too much, but, just the way he treats Shepard in the later games is just, fuck Kaidan.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You're a piece of shit, Kaidan.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Nobody needs you, Kaidan.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
So fuck him.
He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
The Council's fucking useless.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. So, you know, on the ship, there's not going to be a lot of footage on the ship because it involves a lot of talking and a lot of running around, and I can do that off screen.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
The only reason I'm showing, you know, conversations now is because I won't get another chance if I go and advance the story. I have to do this now.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, Torfin. A messy business. Imagine that bought you any posts in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think, but there's something special about working on soldiers.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I've never worked with him. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Shit.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, this information is important if you want to romance Kaidan. I mean, it's good anyway because it gives you points to level up your character. Knowledge is power. Anderson, there's no use talking to him because he'll be like, "Oh, tell Joker to dock." Anyway, you know, I'm going to spare you having to look at all the ship stuff, and I'll be back in a few minutes.